Schedules, I don't think we can actually check any of that. What kind of magazines we got here? I can't read any of it. I think a lot of them are backwards, actually. And looks like them also upside down. That's a little bit weird. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunch for the rest of the journey. That sounds like a plan. Still have another 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something between dinner and now. Seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either. Yeah, can't speak whatsoever. We need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need for that. What?
No way.
Sharon? Ha! Ha! Ha!
What? Okay, how did she get here?
How did you get here before us? The power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady. And as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings.
I swear, this woman is not what she says she is. She's not a maid, she's not some sort of super maid.
I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Thanks.
Received a special packet lunch for each member of the group.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
True. That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
It seems that the Rhineford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer. I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Ah.
Of course, why didn't I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
You got me. I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well. They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the taste. Well, thank you.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something. You're not planning on coming all the way to the Nord Highlands with us now, are you? I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to. I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either. Other business?
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
Mother?
Hello, Elisa. Ah, you all must be members of Class VII. I'm Elisa's mother, Irina, also the chairman of the Rhineford group. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Rean Schwarzer.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alberea. A pleasure.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter. I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I've work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. What? Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say? It's always work with you, isn't it? You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it? My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
Seems there's a lot of friction between them.
You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford group on you. Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make. Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life, in the monthly reports I receive from the Academy.
What? I knew Sharon would relay back information about me, but reports from the Academy itself?
Oh, you must not have known. In addition to my other responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of directors.
Oh my, that means...
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford group a canny choice as a member of the board.
The Rhineford group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbital staff, as well as your Arcus. I must say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
Please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey. Elisa.
You all right?
Damn it. I thought I finally had her out of my hair, but looks like she was one step ahead of me this whole time. God, my voice isn't so bad right now. I take it you and your mother are on good terms then? Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led me to enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know she was gonna sign up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I conduct more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I really don't know what to say. Yeah, well, there's our sympathies, I suppose. Is your mother being on the board of directors really such a problem? Well, it's complicated. Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she's suddenly starts meddling in my life. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out whenever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. I should have known something was up. Bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day at Thors. And so your mother's been paying your bills the whole time? It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors. I can see what you're grousing about. Most people would be grateful to have a parent displaying that much interest. Oh yeah! We learned about that his dad doesn't really care too much about him, unfortunately. What? At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh. Uses. Forget it. At least she has that. At least it looks like her mother shows to care. Goes out of the way to at least say hello to them. Well, we descend to a tunnel. First of many, now that we are going through the mountains. I see. Anyway, how about we dig into those lunch Sharon made for us? That sounds good to me. It seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. At least it's apart because she had to make do with the airship kitchen. I will let her hear the end of it. Well then, let's dig in. Wow, so you're going to the Highlands for Academy for study. Sounds like you're building soldiers to do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days. I suppose you could say that. Thors seem quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still, it's pretty neat to see you all dressed up in uniforms. Look pretty sharp in you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Even in the academy, guys always stands out because of his height. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. Are there people in sediment of similar height? Nah, I'd say my dad is the only one who really has height on me. My younger brother is fairly short, though. I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. Seems to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings. A younger brother and 2 sisters, to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you'll get along with them. Can do. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like you're getting close to the Highlands now. Indeed. Man, seems like you kids rushed off some adventures. Kinda makes me jealous. Anyway, about halfway through the Isengard range now. We should reach Zandagate in 2 hours or so. Just take the time to relax. Thank you. We appreciate the info. Did you meet him back in his spring when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, we made the same trip back then too. We had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonia culture. Sounds like a pretty nice guy. I bet that served as a pretty useful primer. He did. A lot of people I'm thankful for have helped me come this far. Most of all, thankful to the winds and to the goddess. This winds and to the goddess. Classic Gaius. Hey, that looks like we ought to be coming up to the last tunnel in time now. I see. Elisa, Eustace, we're almost there. Oh. So this is... I can only just make it out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. That's the North Highlands. I'll admit, it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting. I'll be even happier to hear you say so once you've seen it up close. I want to see what it looks like. It said they have horses, so that'd be kind of cool, especially if you get to ride them maybe. Seems like it's just like vast lands with not really much of connection. Maybe they still have trains out there, who knows? The graphic glitch though. Ah, you arrived. Oh god, never mind, this guy's burly as hell. It's a pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General. Likewise, it's been months since I last saw you. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in the Military Academy uniform, though this is the first time I've seen this Thors ensemble in red. This is the color they chose for the class, for my class, Class VII. Looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, but he's Lieutenant General in charge of Zender Gate. He seems quite close to Gaius. The Imperial General with an eye patch. Seems familiar somehow. Must be your classmates. Indeed, they're about half my classmates from Class VII. I'm Rean Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Please arrive forward, sir. I'm Emma Milstein, sir. Yes, Laborea. It's an honor. Seems like your classmates are an interesting bunch, as I heard. I'm gonna have to change his voice a little bit. Zek Vander. I'm Zek Vander, commanding officer of the Imperial Army, 3rd Armored Division. Pleasure to finally meet you. One-eyed Zek. See you one of the guardians of the Arno family. Oh, it seems some of you already know me. Guardian of the Arno family? Now I remember. Vander's a celebrated military family responsible for protection of the Imperial Army. And one-eyed Zek Vander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest generals. I say Vander and the Arcade School of Swordsmanship are the two most renowned styles in Erebonia. Arcade, sorry. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir. Yeah, I'm just a military man, hardly deserving quite the level of praise. I'd love to hear about all of you and your excursion to the Highlands, but unfortunately, we don't have the time. You should head out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlements by nightfall. I agree. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements? I did, the rest assured. What arrangements? You need to head out if you want to reach Gaius' home by sundown, right? Right, which is why I asked the Lieutenant General to arrange some transportation for us. Oh, remember when I talked about the horses? I wonder. Alright, just follow me and I'll show you the way. I wonder. They do have horses out here, so maybe, just maybe, or maybe not, maybe they'll just give us a vehicle or something. Wow. Oh, look at the plains. That's actually really cool. Like, not seeing roads and stuff, just seeing just ruins and mountains in this area to explore. That'd be really cool to explore. Simply breathtaking. I had no idea land so beautiful lay at the far end of the railway. Honestly, I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the place of such majesty. Glad to think so. Hired horses! Oh yeah! Alright, that's cool. I like that. Horses? Are you saying we can travel in the settlements on horseback? The Highlands are way too fast for covering any reasonable length of time on foot. You'll be fine. You're a member of the riding club. Rean and Lisa both have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. I learned back at home, so I should be okay as long as we aren't making any trick jumps or anything. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. Not a problem. You can sit your ride in the back of someone else's horse. Lisa will probably be the best choice, considering the balance of weight. I can do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Yes, although I do feel a little nervous. Let's not up at once then. Okay, steady now, steady. It's a fine horse. Are you doing okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine, I think. Make sure you hold on tight when you start moving. That should be a fun trip. All top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. And a good clip, you should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. Before I forget, I'm sure guides won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take a map on the Highlands. A map? North Highlands map? Oh, wow! Such a high level of detail. They got the ancient quarry, colossal statue, Lake Lacrima, Nomad settlement, Imperial Army, I think, station, and Stone Circle, whatever that's for. Looks as though the Army's surveying expertise is being put to good use. Imperial Army Watchtower. Oh, the Watchtower. There we go. Indeed, will prove useful during a field study. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, that's about it for me. Should be heading out. May the blessings of the wind and the goddess be with you. Give my regards to the elder and Lachlan. We will. Thank you for seeing us off. If you'll excuse us then. I'll also talk about the goddess in the winds. Guess it must be a huge thing for them here.
This is worlds apart from the bustle of the city.
It really is. I feel like I'm one with the wind.
Indeed, but if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
I'll bet.
Anyway, my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully we'll be able to reach it before sundown.
Right.
Let's move!
Oh, how to ride the horse. Horseback riding controls are largely the same as those of regular movement. Use the left stick to move and dash by pressing the R1 button. Oh, cool!
Yeah!
Oh, that is awesome! Oh my god, we can actually ride? Dude, this is gonna be so fun. I feel like this is gonna be a good place to just run around and explore everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that is gonna be so awesome. Now, how do we get down now?
Yoo-hoo!
You're as excited as a child.
I think I'm just caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
So what do we gotta go to? Okay, northeast. Okay, so just hang north. Sounds good, we can do that. Let's see here. This place is really cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. This is a cool looking place. Gonna have a blast exploring it. Gonna be great. Go through here. Could use some more detail, but at the same time this game was made for PS3, so not gonna expect the highest of polygons or detail. Got a cool looking statue here. So, which way do we go? The lands are so vast that it's surprisingly easy to lose your sense of direction. True. Maybe it'll help if I show you a couple major landmarks to help you get your bearings. Over the way is Endra Gate. That's where we set from. The landmark over there is a triangular rock, sort of a centerpiece of this part of the Highlands. It's so massive. The farther away we see it from, the better of landmark it will be. Oh, what's the building over there to the left of it? Oh, that? It's a watchtower built by the Imperial Army in the southern parts of the Highland. Heard they built it to keep an eye on the Carvel Republic over to the east. So that's what the Imperial Army's watchtower. I suppose it should come as no surprise that the army will want a watchtower there. True, the Highlands border both Calvert and Erebonia, much like Crossbow. Yep, and finally, if you look toward the mountains, my home is out in that direction. Gotcha. Let me take another look at the map. Okay, I think I have a better idea where everything is now. Okay, so that's a triangle. Okay, so that is a triangle right there. Let me see. The tower is going to be to our right. Okay. Alright, cool. The tower and nomadic settlement. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Seems like we ought to keep this map handy until we are more familiar with the Highlands, though. Come to think of it, what are those stone pillars over there? Oh, now that you point them out, I'm surprised I didn't notice them before. They seem man-made, or at the very least, not the sort of construct nature would leave lying around. There are quite a few similar objects and structures scattered across the Highlands. Most folks think they're what remains of the Neolithic civilization that existed here over 1,000 years ago. Wow, it's pretty far back. I suppose in a way, they're not dissimilar from the amidst ruins of Erebonia. Perhaps not. I'm not surprised you're curious about them, but we should save that discussion for later. Right now, we need to reach the settlement before sundown. Right. Okay, let's ride. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah!
Just gotta head off for the mountains. I will make sure to explore everything here. Everything. It's gonna be fun, yo. It's gonna be really, really fun. I think we're gonna have a lot of exploration. Just overall, just the experience of exploring this entire area will be great in my opinion.
The sun's almost down.
It is.
We're almost at the settlement. Let's keep up the pace, guys.
Trying to see if maybe we can loot this stuff? No, we cannot. I don't think we can actually loot anything here. There's a tree over here, which you can't really do much with. Alright, let's go ahead and go downhill then. I should probably just continue off all the way through until we get to the village, shouldn't we? Might be for the best. Well, this place looks really cool. A lot of larger landmarks, which make it a little bit easier to orientate around the place. For the most part, I'm glad we got a minimap, but like, just exploring and seeing the vastness of this place is pretty cool indeed. Let's go and head over here. Also, I noticed these almost like stacks over here, like tower stacks. This rock structure over here, to the right of us. I noticed a lot of them here and there. So we can also use them as kind of like landmarks for areas to enter in and stuff. Wow. So this is guys' home, huh? Even though I've never been here before, feels nostalgic somehow. Indeed. Scenery makes me a little wistful of my own home. You could say that again. Well, we didn't actually stay in this area all year long. Sometimes between summer and fall, we'll move to another location farther to the north. I guess that's why they call you nomads then. Is that where you live in those strange tent buildings? Yep. They're made with thick cloth and are designed so we can pull them up and take them down pretty easily. Anyway, let me show you my home first. Then we can go and greet the elder after... Oh, girl voice? Brew! Right? I'm not sure what that's about. Oh! So cute! Oh, bro! That's what it is, not brew. It's bro. That's what it meant. You finally came back! Welcome home. Missed you. Hey, Lily, Sheeta, I'm back. Good to see you. You're looking well too, Thomas. Glad I made it back safe. It's good to see you, bro. Thanks. Ah, they really seem to love him. Yeah, watching him makes me wish I had a little brother or sister of my own. It does. Oh, he has an older brother. Oh, hey, are those people you wrote about in your letters? They are indeed. The industrious Class VII. It's nice to meet you. I'm Guy's brother, Thomas. Toma, right? Toma, I think Thomas. He's about to say, brothers. Oh, there we go. Brother's brother, Thomas. These are our sisters, Sheeta and Lily. It's nice to meet you. Are you bros friends? Sure are. It's good to meet you too. I'm Rean. I'm Lisa, and it's lovely to meet you. You're all so cute. I'm Emma. You're Sabarea. I'm honored. Always gotta say his last name, doesn't he? I mean, he's a noble, so nobility and the name is kind of a big deal for him. Wow, those seem so Erebonian. I'm glad to see you've been blessed with such wonderful friends. Not sure if it's a guy or girl. Oh, both? Dad, Mom, I'm home. Welcome home, Gaius. It's a pleasure to finally meet you all. I'm Gaius' mother, Fatma. His mother? But you look so young. Flattery will get you everywhere. I'm Gaius' father, Locken Wurzel. I'm very glad to meet my son's friends and schoolmates. The pleasure's all ours. Likewise. I've prepared a place for you all to stay while you are guests. There's so much to discuss, of course, but you should drop off your belongings at first. It will soon be sundown. Come to my home and share in our evening meal. They seem really nice, actually. Really nice. It's just them by themselves here? I guess it is. Maybe it's multiple people living in one village together. Probably. Ooh. This is delicious. How do you get it taste so good? We season the pheasant meat with herbs and rock salt, then wrap and cook it. It's made to the taste of us Highlanders, so I wasn't sure if your Erebonians will like it. All I can say is I've been wanting second soon. These grilled skewers are really good too. Got this deep, rich flavor. Oh, those are kebabs. We just stick some lamb meat on skewer and grill it. The food here is exquisite. I never tasted it alike. I almost feel sorry for the rest of our class. The rest of our class isn't here to enjoy it. I'm glad you think so. I was worried your taste might not agree with you. Everyone loves Mommy's cooking. No doubt you're all tired from your long journey. Nor cuisine is effective at easing fatigue. That's important when you travel as much as we do. I can see why. I must feel a little more relaxed. I already feel more relaxed, sorry. Messing up already, good lord. Maybe I should get those recipes so I can teach them to Sharon. Try some of this tea too. Make it with local herbs. It's supposed to be good for digestion. Oh, thank you. I think I will. It has a very gentle taste. Gotta say, voicing all these characters is gonna do a number for my throat. Land of Norn is nothing if not a free country. I've no doubt your time here will make for a very unique experience, though not without inconveniences here and there. Still, these highlands have plenty of history with your own homeland. Might you be referring to the story of Emperor Dryshell? We've been learning in class how during the War of the Lions, he first started gathering his army here in Nord. That's right. Tales of Emperor Dryshell's exploits are passed down here in Nord too. After the war ended, he became Emperor of Erebonia and swore eternal friendship with the people of Nord. The friendship has held strong to this day, and I pray it will continue far into the future. I see. Well, the people of Nord are not counted as true Erebonians. They're still regarded as one close neighbors and allies. That's about how it shakes out. Though recently, the coward Republic has been creeping into the southeastern highlands. They've been trying to cultivate good relations with the people there. But the Republic's forays into the highlands have certainly created some tension. The Empire and the Republic are old foes after all. Thankfully, we managed to avoid any armed conflict in the last few years. Although politically and economically relations between the two are only growing worse. It seems like their simmering conflict is what led to that incident in Crossbow last month. No doubt an outgrowth of the ongoing conflict between pro-Cavalarian and pro-Erebonia forces in the government. So it seems. Be that as may, to both countries, Nord is a remote region of relatively little importance. While there is military presence in the highlands, that's not something you should have to worry about during your stay. Just try to focus on your field study while you're here. We'll do what we can. You must be the one who chose our task for the month's field study, right? Indeed I did. Though the hour is already late, I'll give you a task in the morning. As for the area you covered in your study, I think it would be wise to focus on the southwestern plains tomorrow morning. The southwest, Crossed that area in our trek here today, I believe. Yeah, the highlands are vast, wide open spaces. They extend well past the northern end of the settlement too. But let's just start with the southwestern plains. Sounds good to me. So everything we got on the agenda for tomorrow will be on the southwest? Exactly. Try and be back by the settlement around noon, guys. I'll give you the remaining tasks after a midday meal. Got it, Dad. Anyway, here I am talking to you here, Alpha. I should be letting you get some rest after your long day. We rise before the sun here, so sleep well. Morning will come sooner than you think. The place we prepared for you has beds already. Can you show them the way, guys? Sure thing. Want to show them the way too? Me too. Come on, I'm sure Bro can handle it on his own. Thank you so much for the meal. Good night, everyone. They're very nice and welcoming. I like them. I like them a lot. They seem like a loving bunch. Sorry, I know you girls probably would prefer separate rooms, but this is what we got. Oh, don't worry about it. Being in use as a both gentlemen, after all, we have nothing to worry about. But of course. Thanks, guys. You'll be staying over at your family's place, then? My sisters both insisted on it. Couldn't turn them down. Will it be alright if I come in and wake you guys up at sunrise? Yeah, that sounds fine. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. By all means, get your beauty sleep. Alright, pleasant dreams, everyone. Night, guys. Squad the Fortune Man. Thought the same thing while we were eating dinner. You got those adorable siblings, 2 parents who really care about him. God damn it, why do you harp about the parents part? Poor Use is like, I wish I had parents that care about me. Oh boy. I can see why guys gets this calm and level-headed personality. Part of the caring family, growing up side by side with nature like this. It's like he couldn't have turned out any other way. And true enough. Anyway, it sounds like we'll be up in an agonizingly early wake-up call. Sorry, hold on, let me try that again. Good lord, been a long day. Anyway, it sounds like we got an agonizingly early wake-up call coming our way. We should get some sleep. No objection from me. I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep on my feet at this rate. Well, let's get dressed for bed and turn off the light. There we go. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna need a break. Been talking y'all's ear off the whole time. I need a break. Now it's Sunday. Field study day 2. Wonder how long we're gonna stay here. Probably like 2 days. Probably. I hear animals. Oh good, finally I don't gotta talk. That's good.
Where am I? Oh, right. Nord Highlands. I feel surprisingly energetic. Maybe it's the clean air or that great food we had yesterday. I wonder if Master Ka-Fi trained out in the wilderness like this.
You're up early, Rean.
Morning, guys. Whoa, hold on. Why are you dressed like that?
Oh, I was just helping put the sheep out to pasture. They should almost be done fixing the morning meal now.
Okay, I guess we should wake up the others then. Eustace, Elisa, Emma.
Rise and shine, everyone. It's officially the crack of dawn.
Where am I?
Are those sheep?
Glasses. Glasses.
You guys.
I suppose none of you are used to waking up quite this early.
Oh great, now I gotta go voice again. Home stretch, and I can take a break. This is delicious. Good lord. I already tried. I need water, I'm sorry. I need water badly. I concur. Is it a kind of milk porridge? Well, I guess. Make it with sheep's milk and salt cured meat. Sheep and Lily, Sheet and Lily made it fresh for yeah. Sheet and Lily made it fresh for you themselves. Yeah, I helped. Wow, young and you already better cook than me. I'll need to get this recipe from you too. Okay, well, first thing you do is... Your friends all seem like very nice people. It would seem that winds have blessed you with their guidance. I think so too. Okay, let me give you this. Field study envelope for June. Field study day 1, morning, assigned tasks. Morning tasks? Oh, looks like I think we're gonna have a lot more tasks here. Return to Zender. Return to Zender, I get it. Lieutenant General Zex, I have a very important request for Class 7 pertaining to a monster prowling the Highlands. Come speak to me in the commander's room at Zender Gate for more information. Of course it's gonna be a monster, of course. Turning over a new leaf. From Dr. Ammer. Need ingredients for a very important medicine, and I'd like you to request that you obtain them for me. I'll tell you more in person, so please come and speak to me at my home. Okay, Ammer. Delivered to the watchtower. It's from Kilt. Could someone deliver something to the soldiers in the Imperial Army's watchtower for me? If so, I'll be at the training post, Kilt. Let's see. We'll be helping gather some medicinal herbs, and ooh, there's even a request from Zender Gate. Looks like you've chosen tasks that would help us become familiar with the Highlands. That's the idea. Put a lot of thought into choosing tasks that would give you a nice, sweeping overview of life here. As I said yesterday, you should be able to complete all these requests in the southwestern reach of the Highlands. Understood. Thanks again. Alright, we got work to do. So we need to finish all these tasks and then return here by noon? Yep, we'll be having lunch back here in the settlement. Also, I would recommend leaving the settlement without a horse. The Highlands are vast. I'd hate if any of you got lost or collapsed out there because we head out on foot. And that's true. Best pay heed to where we're going. May the blessings of winds and the goddess be with you. Take care, everyone. The settlement contains 3 useful facilities. The Elder's home acts as an orbital factory, nice. Trading post acts as a weapons and armor shop, awesome, that's what we need. And lodging yurt allows you to rest. Visit them whatever you need. Hell yeah! Guys, can I use S-Craft? Calamity Hawk. Oh, finally! Finally, it took us a while to get him to get his S-Craft. Only took us a visit to his home at this point. We need Emma's now. Oh god, we need Emma's. We need Machias's. Who else do we need? Who else do we need? Oh, we need Elisa's as well. That's what we need. So we need who else do we need actually? Class 7. Rean got his, Elisa doesn't have hers yet, Elliot doesn't have his yet, Laura has hers, Machias doesn't have his, Emma doesn't have hers, Eustace has his, Fi has hers, and Gaius now has his. Hell yeah. Anyway, y'all, I gotta take a little break. I've recorded out. I need a little break here for my voice and throat and stuff. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed. It's gonna be great exploring the Highlands, now the North Highlands. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Nevertheless, hope you enjoyed. My name is Thamriyell. Like, subscribe, and also good day, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I say it way too fast, don't I? I'm used to saying the outro at this point, so I say it really fast. So see, if it sounds like I'm just mumbling, I'm trying to actually say words. Let me try that again. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. My name is Thamriyell. Like, subscribe, and also good day, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. And even even Reed says goodbye, I guess, in a way. Anyway, see ya.